I thought I trusted God, and I said I did, and I wanted to. But this week, I had to face the truth. Because when our insurance claim on our project stalled, the money didn't flow in, the project is delayed, anxiety started to hit me, I realized I wasn't trusting God. I was trusting me, my control, my timing, my plans. And it was crushing me and keeping me up at night. Guys, in this episode, it's all about you're not alone. You don't have to carry it by yourself. The financial pressure, the business weight, relationships, the stress that no one sees but eats at you constantly. I want to share what happened when I finally stopped fixing and I started to surrender. The only way in a very long time. So, guys, this is just going to be raw, unfiltered. I might go off the beaten path. I want to get this off my chest. I want to get it off my back. If you guys haven't listened to prior episodes of this podcast or my Chasing Financial Freedom podcast, basically what happened is we had an HVAC blow up on us and we're going through the insurance claim process, which is really slow state-wise. And so the sooner we can get this thing on the market, the sooner we have the opportunity to sell it. So I've been struggling with this insurance claim because it's dragging me down daily. My mind is just all over the place when it comes to it. I started obsessing over the numbers are going to get you to your destination safely. They have not gone out partying the night before. Calms my mind, that calms my soul and my spirit, but it also gets me focused for my workday to where I am not struggling with anxiety right out of the chute. And the only way I know how to describe that is peace. There's peace in there. It's quiet. I sometimes don't even ask a question. I just sit there. I might read. I do journal every single day. And that's how I start my day. Faith. I start my day with faith and making sure that I start by having peace. But in this space that I'm in the morning, it's a shift. I woke up early. I couldn't sleep. I really spent time with understanding where I was at and where I needed to go. And the only way to get there is through faith in God. I felt like I was on an island. I felt like I was doing life by myself. Have you ever had that? Have you ever experienced that? I bet you have. But what have you done to help yourself get out of that situation to become a better person? Because when you're anxious, you're on edge. I know I am. So how do we better ourselves to be able to change our mindset, but also put ourselves in a better place to succeed every single day? That's why sitting in silence, no phone, no noise, no solving anything. Haven't even touched my phone at this point. My feet hit the ground from my bed. I thank God for waking me up this morning. I have two blessings. My eyeballs opened. I'm breathing. And then I ask God to give me, to fill me through purpose, peace, and wisdom. And then the question that I don't ask enough, and this is something I'm struggling with, and I'm just being, again, transparent, is what do you want me to trust you with today, God? That's the biggest thing. What do you want me to trust you with? What and where do I put and place my problems? That's pretty big, to be able to place my faith in someone that I cannot see, I cannot hear. I know I've never heard God's voice. Maybe you have. I have not. But placing all of my worries, my concerns into his hands and being able to really just let them go and be focused on today and getting what needs to be done for the business, personally, whatever that comes through the door. I'm focused on the things that run the business, run my personal life, run my relationships. What peace looks like for me, guys, and this is just me personally, peace isn't quiet music and soft lighting. It's knowing who's in control, even when you're not. It's trusting God in the middle of your unanswered prayers during that storm that you're in. It's amazing if you continue to have those conversations and sit there in peace and journal and get these thoughts out. It's showing up to lead with a presence instead of panic, anxiety. Because when I'm anxious, I am all over the place. It doesn't make any sense what. So as I've put this in practice, I'm starting to see I'm making better decisions throughout my life during the day, not out of fear, but out of clarity. I lead conversations without urgency. It's more of a foundation. It's more of I call it a direct conversation, and we're not on the edge. Our feet are firmly planted on the ground having conversations. That leads me to, I feel more grounded, even while the storm I'm still in is present. Now, can I improve on these different things on a daily basis? Yes. This is a long process, and I'm in the midst of it. But what I wanted to share is this. When I start out right in the morning, my mindset, my thought process, and my life seems to flow better when I give it all to God. It just allows me to have peace and freedom. I don't think there's anybody in this life, including God, that has said that you're never going to go through a storm or you're never going to go through any type of challenges in life. It's how you handle those storms. How those storms shape you is how you're going to become a better person from the inside out. Storms are not meant to destroy you. They're meant to push you closer in your faith to God, to grow from the inside out. Life is precious, and we really don't have a very long time on earth. And so why not live in the today? Because tomorrow and yesterday, worrying about that can't do anything. You can't change it. All you can do is work on what's in front of you right now, and that you can impact. If you're in the same place today that you've been for some time, anxious about finances, relationships, life in general, stressed out about not moving fast enough, doubting you're still in the right here, I want to challenge you. Wake up early, 15 to 30 minutes early. No phone, no email, no noise. Just sit. Life changes dramatically. And I'm starting to see that in my life. And I'll continue to share as I go through this journey. If this episode, guys, stirred you, please let me know. Send me a message. Share with somebody who's silently struggling under pressure. We weren't built to carry everything by ourselves. We were built to trust God, who really wants to help us as long as you open up to him. Thanks for listening. See you guys next week.